What's good? My name is Darryl Williams, your friendly neighborhood real estate agent and vegan food connoisseur, which is why we're out here today filming this video, because I'm here to take you on a journey over all 5 boroughs, well 4, because I don't really count Staten Island, in New York City, and show you all the coolest hip parts of the neighborhood and all the vegan restaurants that I've been to that I think you should know about, especially if you're thinking about moving here and you're looking for a neighborhood that's close to really dope, really good vegan cuisine. So today we're going to be exploring Central Harlem, but before we dive in, let me give you a brief history of Harlem. Originally a Dutch colony, Harlem formally organized in 1658, named after the city of Haarlem in the Netherlands. Harlem was predominantly occupied by Jewish and Italian Americans in the 19th century. African American residents began to arrive in large numbers during the Great Migration in the 20th century. In the 1920s and 1930s, Central and West Harlem were the center of the Harlem Renaissance, a major African American cultural movement. The neighborhood of Central Harlem, where we are today, extends from north end of Central Park at 110th Street to Harlem River and from 5th Avenue to St. Nicholas Avenues. So today we're in the neighborhood of Central Harlem. More specifically, we're standing right now in the Historic District, located at West 130th and West 133rd Street between Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard and Lenox Avenue. Now in the 1920s, Harlem became a cultural and artistic mecca, and more specifically during the Harlem Renaissance, saw the emergence of some of the greatest black jazz musicians, poets, artists, and writers of all time. The row houses here were used as clubs, dance halls, churches, and political organizations instead of simply residences. So in fact, this building right here was used as the HQ for the March on Washington. Now how dope is that? A lot of history on this one block alone. A lot of the townhouses you see in this district were built in the late 19th century architectural styles of Neo-Gret, Queen Anne, Renaissance Revival, and Romanesque Revival. Now, I wish I could tell you what all that means, but I did not pay enough attention in art history during college. So, Google it. So what's the neighborhood like today? I'm a little biased because I used to live in Central Harlem and I thought it was a pretty hip, pretty cool neighborhood. It's definitely not as trendy as I would say South Harlem, but it's definitely seen an influx of a lot of people from downtown moving further uptown as they get priced out. You have a mix of young professionals, older individuals, blacks, whites, Asians. It's a very eclectic neighborhood and there's still a sense of community. So I would move to Central Harlem if you're not looking to be somewhere that's too trendy, but somewhere that still has that cultural and historical vibe. Central Harlem is definitely that place to live. So you like the history and the culture of the neighborhood, you're kind of feeling the vibes, and now you're thinking, Darryl, what's the cost of living in Central Harlem? And I'm glad you asked. But before I jump into that, please take a moment to like this video, share it, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Now, back to living in Central Harlem. If you pull up your phone and pull up this app called Street Easy, you can look at one-bedroom apartments that are currently for rent $1,600 a month. And probably a little bit cheaper too, depending if you want a studio or a less amenitized building, but rents are super cheap right now, and you should hop on that plane and move to New York City. Now, if you're thinking about buying, condos will run you, 2-bedroom condo would run you about $600,000 on the low end. If I put the pull up an app and look at it right now, it's about 1.8 million on the higher end. Now, if you want a townhouse like you see in this neighborhood, at minimum, the lowest price I've seen on the market right now is about $1.7 million. Yes, it's in New York City, it's still expensive, but it's well worth it, so buy that ticket. So now we've come to the favorite part of the video. My favorite part, anyway, that is, because I get to eat some good vegan food. And that's what I'm about to show you right now. So Harlem has a lot of great restaurants in general already. Restaurant Row, no knock against them. But if you're a vegan, vegetarian, you want to know in your neighborhood, because you're going to move here, what the closest vegan restaurant, vegan friendly space that you can go to. And this juice bar that we're about to go to next, Uptown Juice Bar, is one of my favorite spots. It has fresh juices, smoothies down to the milk is plant-based, almond, soy, whatever is your plant milk of choice, and veggie patties. If you don't know what that is, it's on the screen, but let's go. All right, what's up? So we're outside in front of Uptown Juice Bar, the place I was just telling you about. We're still in Central Harlem, just about 10 blocks to the north, and on the corner of Adam Clayton Pollard Boulevard. Like I said, I've been coming here for about 2 years. The owner is really dope. So I'm about to go inside and order some food. Probably not a smoothie because it's really cold outside right now. I gotta put on my mask. Let's go. So I just ordered what's called a veggie patty and a callaloo patty. If you know the patties, like this form is a Jamaican thing. It's on the screen right here again if you need a history lesson on Jamaican patties. But like I said, I come here as often as I can to support it. It's also a black-owned business, which is also really dope. But again, it's plant-based, and if you look up there, you got a bunch of juices and smoothies that you can order as well. Let me show you what we got going on here, guys. So this is what it looks like. A nice golden brown, hot. And I don't know which one is the veggie one or the callaloo one, but yeah. This is the callaloo patty. So if you know what callaloo is, it's like spinach, but better when it's cooked. Well, this one's really good. Light flaky crust, and like I said, this is all vegan. Very flaky, very light. And this is, I used to live around the corner from this restaurant, so I used to come here all the time to get the juices, the smoothies, get a quick bite if I didn't want to go further downtown, or get a whole meal, but this is a quick vegan bite. It's healthy, and it's good. So you should come check it out, Uptown Juice Bar. I'm gonna finish this meal. All right, what's up? So I ate those patties way too fast because I was actually hungry. But if you're in the neighborhood, you should check out Uptown Juice Bar. The address is right there on the awning. So you should definitely check it out between 146 and 147th Street. And this is a lot of fun, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.